Check your phone for a sec. How many pics are of your meals or selfies? And how many are of your fur baby? Yeah, the non-human one you treat like royalty, your tiny best friend. People throw birthday parties for dogs, stroll dogs in mini strollers, and some proudly say, "I don't want kids, I have my pet." This isn't play acting. Your brain treats them like a child. It literally releases the same love chemicals. Oxytocin floods your brain, the same hormone a parent feels with a newborn. Unlike kids who grow up and leave, pets stay small and dependent, perpetually in that toddler-like stage, giving you a sense of safety and stability. Ever feel like you want to squeeze them too hard because they're just too cute? That's called cute aggression, your brain's way of handling an overload of love. Evolution wired us to protect babies. Big eyes, tiny noses, clumsy little movements. Our brain reads that as protect this. And here's the thing, pets never grow out of that baby look. Your brain keeps registering them as forever children. For some people, that forever child bond feels safe. No arguments, no judgment, no, you don't understand me. Just loyalty, every single day. For anxious minds, pets create something powerful, control. You can't control the world, but you can control their world. And that feels grounding. Some of you didn't just adopt a pet, you rescued one. And when you saved them, something in you healed too. You weren't just fixing them, you were fixing a part of yourself. Every toy you buy, every treat you bake, it's love in action. And when life feels overwhelming, they don't ask questions. They just sit with you. That kind of acceptance is rare. And that's why losing them hurts so deeply. Because your brain doesn't see just a pet. It sees family. Here's what most people don't get. This isn't childish. It's emotional intelligence. Loving something that can't speak your language takes depth. It takes patience. It takes awareness. And it takes a heart that knows how to nurture. In today's world, family looks different than it used to. It's not just about blood anymore. It's about connection. Some people choose children, some choose freedom, and some choose a different kind of family. A family built on loyalty, on routine, on quiet understanding. When they greet you at the door, that's not small. That's someone choosing you every single day. So if you call your dog your son, or your cat your daughter, don't let anyone make you feel weird about it. Love is love. And in a world this loud, that kind of loyalty is rare. Hit subscribe if you get what it means to love your pet like your own child.